Norman McNamara, and this is for my Business 290 report. Um, the first three schools that I've chosen for this report are Dartmouth College, um, Columbia University, and UC Berkeley. There wasn't any specific reason why I had chose these schools. In fact, they're all a little bit different. I just didn't want to have the top three best schools, which now that I'm thinking about might have been a little bit easier, but that's just not what I wanted to do. So um, they're all a little bit different, but the main difference is mostly location. Columbia University is located in New York, Dartmouth is located in New Hampshire, and UC Berkeley is obviously in California. So, yeah, I'm going to be going to my part two of my criteria. Um, just give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull this up. So my criteria for my first criteria is entrance requirements. My second is tuition costs, and my third is programs offered. Um, Entrance requirements, obviously, just what GPAs and what SAT scores are going to be easiest for you to get admitted to the school. Tuition, just to see the tuition cost and what it would cost to maybe live on campus, or I actually didn't do what it would cost for you to live off of campus. And then programs offered is just what I could find on their business programs that they offer there. So the school's going to win a criteria point. I did it pretty simple. I just did what I could find were the best rankings for the school. Um, Nothing too difficult, I just wanted to follow something that was given instead of my opinion because I obviously personally don't go there, so I didn't want it to be too different. And then, yeah, my part three is going to be my analysis of my criteria analysis. So, my first criteria is regarding the entrance requirements for the schools. As I stated, so for Dartmouth College are their entrance requirements. Their average GPA to get in is a 4.06. So it's meaning pretty much you need to be taking all AP or IB courses before. You need to be really dedicated to your work. Um, you need to be at the top of your class is the main point of view. And same with the following schools. You really do need to be at the top of your school. Um, So I can take a little bit of time. So um, for this, technically Dartmouth will be the winner of this criteria point, just because it seems to be a little bit easier to get accepted into there. With UC Berkeley being their average GPA of 4.18, and then Columbia University being a 4.16. So for Columbia University, the average score on the SAT is being a 1530 out of 1600. Um, the average score for UC Berkeley is a 2034 out of 2400. And then for Dartmouth, the SAT score being a 15 of 600, or for the old test that they were using, out of 2400, they want a 2160. For all of these schools, the average ACT score was a 32, which is obviously pretty high. So, and then all of this information is going to be located on page 5 through 6 of my paper. Another thing I wanted to do was criteria 2 was cost. So these were all very similar schools. They actually only range from about like $1,000 to $4,000 difference. So really depends on where you want to go, and it obviously is going to not take into consideration if you're living off campus, if you're driving your car. This is just for going to the school for your MBA and living on campus. So for Columbia Business School,